Hi, I'm Dr. Bertice Berry, and I want to tell you a story. I am so grateful for this season of Lent. During these 40 days, we get to go into the wilderness and work some things out, to let go of some things that um, maybe we didn't see, we didn't know. But every year, you have a chance to reset, to reboot. And the wilderness, for me, is the wilderness of my mind, my own memories, my own experiences, but also those that have been handed down to me. And some of those, the ways that we were treated was because somebody else was treated a certain way, a way that was much worse than what we've experienced. I think of what my mother went through, and then I have to think of what her mother went through, and all of these things. Um, I like to, during this period of time, read the narratives of enslaved people in books about that period. I also read the narratives of abolitionists, which is a whole nother thing. I don't know why people don't study the abolitionist, to study what it was like for them to go through what they went through, aiding and abetting fugitives, risking their life and limb. The things, the tortures that were done to abolitionists, to white abolitionists, for giving just any kind of assistance to a so-called fugitive. It's amazing. And yet we stand around talking about having courageous conversations. I'm like, you want to talk about some courage? Look at what the abolitionists did. I was reading one of these books, and I was reading about a slave girl being tested by her, I think, 10-year-old, what would have been called a mistress. Um, and she would put candy out to test to see if she would take it. And this woman, actually, the girl was a girl. The mistress was a girl. The enslaved person was a woman, in her 20s or 30s or something. But she was testing her to see if she would take this. And she said, she was fine for so many days, and then her hunger set in by the second week of this testing, and she ate this piece of candy and was brutally punished. And my mind went back to, and I just, I was like, this has been going on for way too long. When I would clean houses and clean banks in houses, people would, you'd clean an area and then go back and see a dollar bill kind of like placed. And you're like, really, really, a dollar? That you gonna test me with $1? You don't have like 1,000? Like that's the test. And then in banks, different tellers would, leave like literally on their desk, almost in a row, money, and they're not supposed to leave any money out. So, that test thing was such a simple little thing, but there it was again. Like you're going to entrap this honest person with your little nothingness. And it struck me in such a way. But it also struck me that whenever someone left $1 or something out, it wasn't a piece of candy to a hungry person. And all I could do was give thanks again for my ancestors. I wish more people would take some period of time to reflect. I mean, it's in every religion, every major religion throughout the world has a designated period of time, but all of us should have a designated period of time to go into the wilderness to reflect and see who we are and how we came to this, but to also give gratitude. As I look at my own life, I look back to my mother's, and any judgment that I thought I could have had goes away because I see what she went through just to have me and keep me. I love you. It's a hard look, but go inside. I love you.